What's going on, guys? SAPdude here. Welcome to another video of Plant Maintenance Basics. Last time we discussed functional locations. Today we will talk about equipments, the second fundamental technical object in SAP Plant Maintenance. As you know from the previous video, we have a facility where we want to implement SAP. It's a workshop in Texas. We are in front of the gate of the main building where we repair vehicles of our clients. Let's get inside. We are here to find some equipment, and it's not a tough task. We see many stuff here. Car lifts, we see wheel balancer, tire changer, toolboxes, welders. Yeah, there is a welder here, there are toolboxes. A lot of stuff basically. Even outside there is some equipment. So let's stop for a second and define what an equipment in SAP is. In SAP, it represents a movable object. For each equipment, maintenance activities can be registered in the system. It can be installed on functional location, but it doesn't have to. I'm gonna tell you more once we picked an example. I will select this yellow car lift and I got some reasons for that. First of all, it's kinda vital in this workshop. Without it, we won't be able to do most of our repair work for our clients. In other words, we won't make money. And this is actually a good point, because in SAP you do not reflect every single equipment you have in your facility. It will be time consuming and pointless. So we gotta prepare a list of crucial equipments before and gather all the necessary details about them and then create them in the system. So from my point of view, car lift is crucial. Welding machine, toolboxes and other machines. Let's focus on the car lift. I will investigate it, I will just look around. Fine, the first thing I noticed, it's yellow, yeah? Actually, we can store even such information, such details in SAP. But yeah, let's leave the color. I see the manufacturer is Gunzwerks. Let me see from this side. Yeah, the manufacturer is Gunzwerks. I also know from the manager this car lift has been acquired 5 years ago. There is also a printed documentation how to use it and how to repair this car lift. So we know what functions it has and what are the best practices where it comes to maintenance of this object. We won't read this documentation now, we will just press some button to see it in action. Alright, well, let's press it. Alright, so it goes up a bit, one more time maybe. Oh, alright, it goes higher, and now we can see the car from the bottom. Alright, and it goes down, I guess it should. Alright, it goes down, the first stage and the second stage. Alright, we don't need more details for now. We just want to reflect this car lift in the system, so all the information and documentation will be available online via computers, laptops and mobile. How to create it? Like it was with functional locations. Let's see two ways, an old one with GUI and the new one with Fiori. To create an equipment via SAP GUI, we have to enter transaction IE01. And here we have some fields. First of all, okay, we have an equipment, this we don't fill, we have an internal number which will be created automatically, valid on, this is the default date when we create this equipment. Equipment category, this is a required field as we see, and by default it's machines, and in most of the cases you will use M, machines. But just to let you know, you have also other categories, like for instance Q for measuring devices, which are mostly used by quality department. For instance, we have also P, which is production resources and tools. So yeah, let's focus today on the machines. I just press enter because I don't have any reference, any existing equipment yet, so I cannot enter it here. I will just create it from scratch. And what we have to do, of course, first of all, I will enter the description. I will just call it car lift. Maybe I will also add the name of the manufacturer. Car lift it was Gunzwerks. Alright. What else we have? We see many fields, many tabs. I will just quickly go through them. So we see a lot of fields here, but of course, as it was with functional locations, we don't have to fill them all. What I will do, I will enter first of all the object type, and for this I created one called PM lift. So basically all the lifts, not only car lifts, but all the lifts will be under this object type. That helps me to this field then I can use in the future for reporting, for as a search field. So I can easily search for all the lifts in my facility. So I did it that way. I also entered PM here. So it's now clear, or this is basically my naming convention of this technical name. So that PM stands for plant maintenance, lift, and so on. So I also encourage you to follow such conventions. Weight, I know this one, the weight is 5 tons, so maybe let's enter just 5 kilos. All right, we don't know the end of use date and we don't have to enter it. I will scroll down and I know from the manager that the lift has been acquired 5 years ago. So let's enter it. We also know the manufacturer is Gunfect, so I will enter it. We can also add the manufacturer country, so it will be Germany, DE. Model number, we can enter such fields like serial number of the manufacturer, but we don't want it right now. Okay, customer warranty, this one, of course we can maintain it, but we won't do it. Let's go to location. Maintenance plan is TX01 Texas, of course. What we can do, we can also enter the plant section, which was it was repair, yeah, for this functional location, if you remember the previous video. But I will show you one thing. Let's jump to organization. Let's leave it. We have here the cost center, the planner groups, and so on. But I will show you one thing. Let's go to structure, and here in this video I will just remind you one thing when it comes to functional locations. So we built our functional location in the way that we have repair mechanical section or area, which is divided into two parts, into two subsections: car repair and spare parts repair. And this car lift is actually located in the car repair location. So now in SAP we will install it in this functional or location. What we have to do is just click this button, change installation location, okay, and we will enter this number here, which is TX011010. And then I will click install with data transfer. If I click confirm, I would just install it without data transfer. Now I will show you what I mean. If I click install with data transfer, now all the data that was entered in functional location, like for instance location, room, or plant section, for instance, because these are empty, but plant section for this functional location is REP for repair, we can just originate it and put it into equipment. So I will just click install transfer whole data from functional location. I will go back and I will click this icon. Okay, and now if I switch back to organization, for instance, cost center is here, which originates from the functional location, and we also see the plant section. Other fields are empty because they were also empty in functional location master data. Of course, we have many other tabs. We won't focus on them right now. What I can tell you is, of course, we have things like classification. For instance, let's say for this car lift, you want to maintain some data from your technical documentation, like maximum capacity or something. And in SAP, you don't have such field in these tabs. What you can do, you can use classification and define characteristics with these values and so on. Again, during this video we won't focus on that. If you want to see such things, let me know in the comments. I will prepare it. Okay, we have also measuring points and many other features. Let's save the equipment. The equipment has been created, so now you know how to do it via SAP GUI. Let's go to Fiori. To create an equipment with Fiori, we need an application create technical object. Then we select the object type, which is equipment, and we enter the category M. We have already created car lift in the system, right? But actually in the facility we have 2 car lifts. So I will use this fact and I will create the second equipment. So I don't have to start from scratch. I can enter the reference, which is the previous car lift that I created. I will click continue. Then I'm asked what I want to copy. I will just select everything because all the things that we entered are also relevant for the second car lift. And now we can just go through and validate the data. The weight is here, 5,000 kilograms, object type PM lift, manufacturer, country. Okay, what else? In location, we see only this Texas maintenance plant and the plant section repair. In organizational data, we see our cost center, planning plant, okay. And in the structure, we should have this car repair section, and yeah, we have it. So now it's time to save. I mentioned that we can also add documents, and I wanted to add this manual. But what we see here, we can assign or link the documents that are already uploaded to SAP. There is area called DMS, Document Management System. I will explain it in next videos. So yeah, let's keep this fact for now because we don't want to link it right now. But just to let you know that something like DMS exists in SAP. Okay, let's save it. And this is actually it. The equipment has been created. What we can additionally do is we can now display or find these equipments in the system. And again, as it was for functional locations, I will show you it via Fiori app only. If you want to see all the transactions and so on, check the description of the video. I will put the so-called equipment cheat sheet and you can find the details there. Let's open the app. And what we will do, previously I entered maintenance plant, but now I will just try to find via search box. So I will enter Gunzwerks, which is part of my description of these equipments, and we see 2 entries. So now I can display it, and we have all the data here, yeah, including also these maintenance orders, which are not yet relevant for this object, but it will be soon in the next videos. All right. Let's go back to the Texas workshop. Okay, the car lift is now available online with all the details about it. We call it master data. The guys who work with this car lift told me it breaks down at least once per 2 weeks, and most of the damages relate to the lifting mechanism. Moreover, it takes sometimes half a day to repair it because they have to call the right people who are hardly available, then ask someone from the office to buy spare parts, and then the guys from the office very often procure wrong parts, and there is a little chaos here. With SAP, they could request the maintenance via tablet, mobile or laptop, select the spare parts, and so on. Basically, the whole process from work identification till execution and closure can happen in SAP. Since it's a movable object, we can deinstall it from one location and install somewhere else. So in SAP, we just change its functional location, right? If you want to see these things in action, let me know in the comment section, hit the like button and subscribe the channel. 2 last remarks when it comes to equipment. We've just went through the very basic stuff of these objects. There are many other aspects like serial numbers, refurbishment process, or even going deeper into SAP Cloud World, criticality analysis, performance management, and Internet of Things. Check out the description of the video where you will find an equipment cheat sheet done by myself, and see you in the next one.